What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Sobacksports podcast, and we're so back with another episode. Today, we have a special guest, one of my close friends from high school, joining us today. He's an avid uh, Cowboys fan. Especially, this is great because we're going to be facing them very soon. Shamshir down below, and as always, our co-host /SlashingGotNext, aka Ankit, with me as well. Before we get into today's episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. Really helps me create content like this for you guys. And Jamshir, my boy, how's it going? How are you feeling?
Dude, it's not going too well for as a Cowboys fan because just last season was just like a complete write off because Dak Prescott got injured early in the season and we had a backup quarterback for the basically the whole season and it was just like a culmination of Mike McCarthy's tenure. It was the fans were like turning on him because we had like three straight seasons of 12-5, but going out in the first round or first round of the playoffs. But no, there was one year where we beat Tom Brady, but besides
Yeah.
that, they were just one and done. And
Mhm.
the fans were just like turning on the guy because they wanted to take the next step because it's been like 30 years since they even made the division or the NFC Championship, which is like the longest drought in the NFC, I think, currently because last year the Commanders made it, so there's no other NFC team that hasn't made it in the last 30 years except Dallas. So yeah, Dak got injured, and we finished terribly. And this offseason was also not too good. Lost Micah. Yeah, so it's not going too well. Not going too well.
I mean, let's get your thoughts on that. Actually, I know you mentioned you just kind of talked about it right now a little bit or alluded to that. Like, you know, the fact, Micah was already, at a point where he was kind of sick and tired of Jerry Jones and his antics. Trying to he did end up giving a contract to him. But at the same time, I think Micah was so far gone when it comes to being a part of what Dallas is trying to build at that point. And the fact that he went to the Packers was just, as an NFC North,
Yeah, I mean,
as it,
I would
yeah,
like the fact that he went to the team that put 48 on us in the playoffs.
yeah,
This makes it like feel worse because this is a team that's you know owned not just the Cowboys. It's been owned both our teams for the last decade. Because I don't remember the
hmm
last time we even beat the Packers. I think Aaron Rodgers was like 7 or 8-1 against us in the last 10 years, and I think the Packers have won more playoff games at AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys, which is like just shows how much they've won this rivalry that we have. But well, I don't want to excuse Jerry, but there was a chance he could have gone to the Eagles, which would have
been
started
worse.
riots in Dallas. Like you can't trade like Giants fans felt this last year. They traded or Saquon went from the New York Giants to Philly, and now imagine if Philly also got another like very important player from another division rival on top of winning a Super Bowl. So yeah, I mean, at least I didn't obviously I wanted him to stay, but at least if you were going to trade him to the other conference, like
hmm
send him to the AFC. But now he's in the NFC, and we're playing the Packers in 2 weeks, so he's probably gonna have something to prove because after game week one in Philly when Philly beat us, or not what am I saying? Not Philly. It was Green Bay after they beat the Commanders. I think all the Packers fans were like saying, thank you, Jerry," and
Oh yeah.
Micah was like kind of like he was trying his best not to laugh because he should be paid what he's worth,
Yeah.
and unfortunately Jerry didn't want to pay, so we lost him.
Actually, what I think happened, and this is kind of adding salt to the wound at this point, but I think Jerry gave like a 200 like $1 million contract or something like that. It's like stupid money, but or like the contract like that was kind of negotiated at that point, but due to the fact that things just kind of fell out, Micah just decided to go to the Packers for less money than Jerry Jones said, or like Jerry Jones gave to Micah. So Not trying to do that, but I'm just
Yeah.
I mean, the
No,
Packers
actually,
like they look they haven't because
mm,
um, Micah, he's currently 26. He's entering his prime. He doesn't want to be on a team that will like waste his prime years because right now this team is as constructed is not even close to winning a Super Bowl, let alone making the playoffs. We might make the playoffs as like a wild card, but probably gonna be one and done again. But meanwhile, you have the Packers who are in a division that does not have Philadelphia in it, and yeah, you have Matt LaFleur, who's been a head coach for a few years now, and he's like one of the best coaches in the league. They have like just the history of the Packers. They haven't had a like terrible seasons in the last 30 years. Not many, if at all. Like their worst season is probably like eight and nine or something. And they're always in
I
the
think it
playoffs.
was.
I guess
no,
Mhm.
2019 they had a. With the 2018 they were when the Bears were 1 year they were good. The Packers were bad. That's
okay.
ironic.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I
for
think it
for
was like Aaron
most of the
Rodgers
time,
without
they've
with
been in the
color.
playoffs like
Yeah, most
20,
of the
probably
time.
20 times in the last 30
for
years,
sure.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just they just have deep playoff runs, and I guess it's the best situation for Micah if he wants to win a Super Bowl because they look unfortunately really good this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
thing.
I
Yeah, they look too like you see how the Lions beat the Bears 52 whatever, what was it, 17.
No,
21.
21.
Oh, 52-21, and the same Lions like got stuffed by the Packers. Like I don't
Yeah.
know if that was just week one that the Lions were just like stunned or figuring things out, but they look really good. They also
Hmm.
their defense hasn't allowed many touchdowns. I think three so far in two games.
Two, I think. Or no,
Yeah, yeah. So
two or
like
three. Yeah.
it sucks that the best two teams in the conference right now are Green Bay and Philly, which are like the two teams I despise the most. But yeah,
No, yeah.
Wait, I actually like. Okay, so I heard you guys were saying that like, actually according to Micah's So I remember Micah's agent. I forgot his name, but he was on ESPN. According to them, they really wanted to go. Actually, they wanted to stay um in what's it called, Dallas. But the only thing is like, I think there was just there was a disagreement of like how the contract was getting done because I don't even think the Micah was even gonna get 50 million or like 40. I think like he was supposed to get like 45 with the Cowboys or like 43. But the whole discrepancy was that he he didn't like the Jerry didn't want his agent to be involved, which was just weird on Jerry's part because normally how players get contracts is the agent is involved, the agent gets, some small percentage of the money, and Micah wasn't comfortable signing a contract long term without his agent being involved, which is fair. But I think Micah and ultimately wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy even through all the turmoil because he said that on his Twitter, and he's also said that his agent has said that on ESPN. But yeah, I do agree with you that I think the Packers is a really good situation because they are a winning organization. Not saying that the Cowboys aren't. Historically, the Cowboys are a winning
not
organization.
since '96 though.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it, man. But like I will say you guys are a winning organization just because you guys have good regular seasons. And as a Bears fan, that's something I would want. I would want some postseason football. But I think that it's a big blow to you guys that you guys lost Micah Parsons. But hey, you guys got 2 first-round picks. You didn't have to pay 47 million, but hopefully those 2 first-round picks are good. I personally think that no matter what the pick is in the first round for football, at least like a first round pick is really good, even if it's the 32nd pick in the draft. We've seen a lot of studs come out, late first rounders, even second rounders. So I think it's a good move for the Cowboys too. I heard that they wanted. There was a rumor that they were going to actually trade Michael Parsons to the Jets and try to get Quinn Williams. And I do think that Kenny Clark as a Bears fan, I think like Kenny Clark is a good player. Yes, he's old, but we've seen his impact in the first 2 games of the season where he's really helped the Cowboys have a really good run defense. So that at least has improved. But on the downside, the Cowboys have one of the worst pass defenses. somehow the Bears
We
have
saw last week that Russell Wilson. I don't even know how old he is. He's
Yeah.
like 38 or something.
yeah,
And
somehow
he's
the
like,
Bears
he threw for
have a worse one.
450 yards, which is like
Yeah.
2 yards short of his record or something.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, what's really good and it's really helped the Packers is that they don't have crazy corners. They don't have a crazy secondary, but they have such a good pass rush with Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons that the corners don't have to cover that long. But I feel like with the Dallas now is that yes, they have a good interior D line with Osa Dugizuwa and Kenny Clark. Now they're missing out on Micah Parsons, who's a game changer, who's really versatile and can really help with the passing game, defending the passing game, which is really hurting the Cowboys right now. Even now, a bigger blow when Deron Bland is gone too. So it's an unfortunate situation for Dallas fans. I mean, first losing first losing Luka, now losing Micah Parsons. It's just so unfortunate for
Two in the
Cowboys
same
fans.
year.
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I like where the Cowboys are going. As long as you have Dak, you're gonna be competitive. Um, I've always said this. Dak's a really good quarterback. He's underrated. I think people just hate on him too much. I think he's not the only reason why the Cowboys have not been successful throughout the years. It's really been like the defense too. Mike McCarthy. So I think the Cowboys could be decent this season. I'm not really out on them per se.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to like the Cowboys specifically. I mean, like for the first game of the season being the Eagles and Dallas game, like what was your like I'm going to ask Shamshir this. Like what was your initial reaction, cuz it was the game happened only like a couple of days after the Micah Parsons trade. I think it happened on like the Thursday night or Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Thursday. It was
something
Thursday
like
night.
that.
It was Thursday.
Thursday night, a week
Yeah.
before the actual football happened.
Yeah.
And what was your thought process like after that had happened? Like once Parsons
No, I
departed,
mean,
like what was your thought process?
Yeah, Micah got traded, and then we had to play like the Super Bowl champions on their banner night, and I was just expecting to like get blown out by like 20-30 because that's what the Eagles did in the Super Bowl, and that's what the Eagles did in the NFC Championship to the Commanders. So I was like, yeah, Dak hasn't had like hasn't played in like basically a year. New coach, new OC, new DC, like new everything. Lost our star player. Now we have to go to the Eagles and hope that we're in the game. And surprisingly, that's what it ended up being. I was completely shocked. Like we even took the lead in that game. I think we were 7-0 up. At halftime, I think we were only down by like 1. And then obviously the weather like stopped the game for an hour, and it just stopped all the momentum. And we had a chance to win the game. Like if CD had not dropped those passes, Dak played well in that game. He didn't have any interceptions. He was just like moving the ball quickly. He was getting the ball to his receivers, but unfortunately they dropped it, and it was just like a 4-point loss to the Super Bowl champion, which is, I mean, you don't want to lose to the Eagles ever, but I would take some positives from that. So that was my take on that first game. It was a winnable game against a really strong team.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew.
That's very valid.
I always thought that the Cowboys were not going to get blown out by the Eagles just because of the fact that Dak Prescott has always played well against them. Yeah,
his record is like 9-4 or something.
Yeah.
Or 9-5 probably now. Yeah,
he plays actually in the league. He's actually the best. He has the best winning percentage, out of every quarterback in the NFL currently playing right now. So which is actually like a crazy stat that people don't know. But Dak's actually been really, really good in the NFC. So, and I knew it was a divisional opponent. Like, obviously, I thought the Eagles were going to win. Actually, no, I might have picked an upset. I don't know. But I knew the Eagles were the better team. But I thought that the Cowboys would keep it close. And obviously, that was a funky game, I feel like, because it was a weather delay. I mean, both teams were so hot. And then both teams just ever since that weather delay, just like it really messed up both teams' rhythm on offense, I feel like. And I think there was only a field goal after that weather delay. So I mean, who knows? Maybe the Cowboys win that game. Maybe the Eagles run away with it in the second half. We'll never know. But yeah, I mean, I think okay, I don't know about your perspective of the Cowboys, but obviously the defense has not looked that great. But I mean, the offense has looked really good in my opinion. I mean, putting up 40 on the Giants defense, who has, I mean, in my opinion, one of the best defensive lines in all of football. And also, putting up 21 with the Eagles. Even the Chiefs didn't do that. I mean, I feel, and they were in rhythm. So Dax played really, really well to start off the season. What's your hopes on the Cowboys making the playoffs this season?
So I think this team is capable of winning 9-10 games. Like I've seen our schedule. We're playing the Bears and the Pack. We're playing we're playing the NFC North and the AFC West. So AFC West is tough this year. Like the Chargers look really good. Chiefs are the Chiefs. Fortunately, it's at home. The Broncos, I think that's gonna be tough because I don't think we've beaten them this century or something. But yeah, I think if we are competitive in our division, if we split with the Eagles, beat everyone else in our division, I think we can sweep the Commanders this year. Even last year they barely beat us in the last game. That too without Dak. So I think we can go 5-1 in division, and if we win like 4 or 5 more games, I think that could be a wild card.
Yeah, that could very well be.
But the thing is, the defense is kind of terrible. Like to no one's shock, after hiring Matt Eberflus, ever since we hired Eberflus, we just can't guard the pass. You should not be allowing like Russell Wilson to throw 450 yards in 2025. That shouldn't happen. But we were missing, Bland at corner because, the very important position. One of our starters is gone. We're missing, who else? Overshown. He's gone, linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll play this week either.
Overshown's coming back week 6, I think. Week 6.
Okay, I don't know if Bland is coming back, but
Bland's on the IR. I think he'll be back like week 5, week 6, and then I think Revel.
He's injured.
Revel, like you
actually,
guys
a little update to the like the whole thing, because I pulled it up for the sake of talking about the Bears Cowboys game, is that the only one that's a DNP for when it comes to practice participation is Deron Bland. Everyone had full practice because Trayvon Diggs was full participation.
Well, no, but they don't. The tackle. They don't add people that are in IR though on the list.
No, I know. I'm saying like for the sake of whoever who's not on IR designation, is that's who they're going to report at the moment. I mean, even the Bears, they said that Jalen is pretty much out for this entire season or out indefinitely, but they've added him to the injury report even then. Like, anyways, like I agree. Like, I think for the most part, your secondary and your defense is starting to get a little more healthy, and that's a plus anytime when it comes to that. And when it comes to trying to improve over the course of a season, like health is definitely a factor. And when people come back, that's when momentum can start to shift as well. So I'm just trying to ask as well, because this kind of relates to the coaching staff too, because, when you fired Mike McCarthy, or Mike McCarthy left amicably with the Cowboys, I forgot which one it was. If he got fired or not. I don't think he got fired.
No, he didn't get fired. Yeah, he just resigned on his own terms, but I feel like he got fired behind the scenes.
Yeah. So like, and Jerry's initial instinct is to hire the offensive coordinator at the time, Brian Schottenheimer, to be the successor for Mike McCarthy. Like, in the 2 games that he's shown right now, I know it's not a huge sample size. Were you impressed, or were you a little bit disappointed in what he brought to the table when it comes to this offense?
I'd say I was more I was more impressed because under Mike McCarthy, this team was just not well coached at all. Like we had dozens and dozens of drives that just got killed because they were not coached and they just got some random penalty. Because I think we were leading the league in penalties. Like, I couldn't remember a game where we didn't have at least 100 yards of penalties, and I think that's been cleaned up a bit. Because if you have too many penalties, penalties kill drives. Like you don't want to be in a situation where you're on 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 15 or 2nd and 20. That used to happen to us a lot under Mike McCarthy. Just these little things that can be just ironed out. And I think that's what I like about Schottenheimer. He just cleaned up the penalties. Also, he just gives me like Dan Campbell like vibes. Like he's just like a motivator of men. It's like people will like run through a wall for him. I don't think people were inspired by McCarthy that much. He just seems like a people's guy, player manager. That's what he feels like. So yeah, in that aspect, I've liked what I've seen so far. But initially, when he was announced as a coach, I was not excited at all because there were so many big names in the NFL that we could have gotten. Like Ben Johnson was on the market, and I was like, Jerry, you got to hire Ben. He's like the hottest up and coming coach, and he's a part of he's part of the offense that was like dropping 40-50 on teams, and I was like, get Ben and maybe we can do something. But he went to the Bears, and we're gonna be facing him this week. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's completely fair. And I followed it up with after that getting Matt Eberflus as your defensive coordinator, which, to be fair, like the person, Eberflus is a good person. Like no one's saying that he's not. Like it's just that he's a terrible coach, like a terrible head coach.
I mean, if he was a head coach,
as a DC,
his principal,
Oh hell no! I joke about this a lot. As a Bears fan, knowing how I had to deal with Eberflus for 3 years, as my head coach. So I joke that Micah Parsons was so sick of the hits principle that he's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm out. I can't deal with this nonsense. Which, to be fair, if that was the reason why he left, like I don't blame him. I'll be real.
Now Eberflus returns. He returns.
The returns. Yes, sir. And I guess that's a good segue into prodigal son, my ass, bro. that. Oh God, dude, that's the thing. Like, as the fan in me, like, and a person that's a huge Bears fan, I want.
You don't want to score less than 20 points this week.
That's the thing.
If you score less than 20 points this week, that'll be.
Thing is, I'm not.
Finished.
Yeah.
You cannot score less than 20.
No. It's must win. It's must win. You have to beat Eberflus.
Yeah, because
after what he did, bro. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Like, if you like, actually, we can just discuss the game if you want to transition.
Yeah,
like,
we can kind of discuss it. But yeah.
Or are you gonna do that? That. Like.
Or we can actually we can kind of segue.
Yeah.
Sure, we can actually segue into the pick'ems because I think this is a good time to kind of do that. And we'll make our way to. Hold on, let me get the. There we go. All right. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Whoops. There's so many different tabs
playing right now.
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
The Dolphins are playing right now.
Are they winning? Well, I don't even know the score.
They're winning 7-0. I mean, it's right there too.
Yeah. Well, here is the pick'ems. Let me increase the things as well. We'll go game by game. I had to pick the. They're up 7-0.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon got his Ollie Gordon got his first touchdown.
Dude,
bro, I put Keon Coleman as my starting lineup today.
I mean, again, like this is like a division opponent. Like this is a divisional games. Like they're always gonna be close.
Dude, Tua CTE cannot win this, bro. I swear. If the Bills lose to Tua, but CTSPN, like I cannot. Then there's no like logic in this world. Like actually, there's no logic.
I've seen the Bills schedule. They can actually go 17-0. I'm not even joking.
They could. I
Bro,
forgot
look
what
at
their
their schedule.
schedule
They're
is like.
playing.
Let
They're
me
playing the Patriots twice. They're playing the Dolphins twice. They're playing the Jets twice. They already beat the Ravens, which is one of the hardest games at home. They're playing the Chiefs at home,
Mhm.
which they always beat in the regular season. Then they're playing a bunch of bumps. Like literally,
Yeah,
they could go
Chiefs,
17-0.
uh, New England, Atlanta, Carolina. Tampa Bay could be a tough game.
No,
Pittsburgh could be a
Tampa. I
tough
think
game
Tampa's.
because
I
it's a
think their only loss. Tampa could be a loss.
Right.
mm,
Yeah, so they
Tampa
could
Bay
win
could have
easily. They could easily. I could see them being 16-1, 15-2 at worst.
Well, this might be a shootout, bro. I'll be honest. This game actually will be a shootout. Both defenses suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
They're-
I picked the
the
Bills.
thing
I
is
picked the
with the
Bills.
Dolphins. Yeah, Bills,
I
all
think the Bills
around.
are the favorite for the ones
Yeah.
after game week 1.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, we'll get to the Chiefs, but man, starting off 2-0, 0-2 in the division. But
I'm
yeah,
not worried.
all right.
Packers, Browns.
Speaking of Micah Parsons,
Dude, the Browns can't
dude,
even.
this is like
I'd be surprised if the Browns even made it into their own half this game.
I think this will be a lot
Dude,
closer than
that's
people
actually
think it.
so true.
I think this will be a lot closer than people think it would be. I think the Packers will win, but
But
I think
these
this might be
Browns have
similar-
no offense. Who's
Yeah,
going
but
to
they got-
score anything?
but they got defense, and then Joe Flacco. I mean, he could put up numbers. I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna win this game. I think the Browns are not a good team, but I think it'll be a lot closer than people think it is.
Maybe like
Now-
24-14 Packers, something like that.
Yeah, and honestly, it's honestly a
Or
moral
31,
victory for
14.
the. Nah, that's a blowout. I don't see them blowing out the Browns. Browns have a really good defense. I mean, they just stuffed Derrick Henry last week. Like actually, they stuffed him. I get
True.
it, they lost, but like
that is true.
the Browns defense is really good, and Flacco is not a terrible quarterback. Like I genuinely think like the Packers will win, but since it's in Cleveland too, like I think it'll be closer than people think it will be. So I'm going with Packers. I'm not really confident in the Browns, but I hope the Browns.
This could be a trap game though. Remember a couple years ago, the undefeated 49ers got their first loss against the Browns.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were like
Oh.
5-0, then they went 5-3. It was the year they went to the Super Bowl. They were like
Oh,
5
yeah.
Oh, in 2023?
Yeah.
I was saying how overrated Purdy was. Yeah, I remember that.
And they lost to a last-second field goal against the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh, oh shoot. Yeah, I remember that now because it was actually during the game that my brother and I went to the Vikings game. It was the same day. I remember I was watching the game after Moody like shanked a kick. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh god damn. But
I got
yeah,
Packers
Adam,
back.
Packers, Browns. I think
Yeah, I
I'm taking
got
the Packers. As much as I hate that, it's just like, oh my
Dude,
god.
Packers look too good,
But-
unfortunately.
We'll
Unfortunately,
beat them though. We'll beat
You
them.
better hope they don't make the Super Bowl.
Indiana Jones versus the Tennessee Titans.
Honestly,
The fact that the Colts,
I don't know how these teams. How this team is 2-0.
Oh no, 2 words. Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes. Danny
this
Dimes.
guy right here is
Just
Danny
Cam Ward
Dimes.
for his first NFL victory in this game.
Yeah, Danny Dimes is like this, bro.
No, he another another thing to mention. My brother is a big Danny Dimes supporter.
That guy was
He-
ass,
he-
bro, on the Giants.
Hey, he
So
was
true.
good enough
That's
to
what
win
I'm saying.
He was good enough
was
to win
like-
a playoff game. He was good enough to win a playoff game.
That's true, but it was Saquon though.
Hey, he still won, bro. Cause okay, here's my thing. If I'm gonna give Jalen Hurts like credit for like being good and like actually winning a Super Bowl, then I can't say like Daniel Jones like he did it what it took to win the game. He did enough. So I mean, you got to give him credit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But yeah,
true.
I mean,
Back
let's
in on the Giants when he was a professional ball handoffer. Like.
Dude,
But no, I'm just saying I'm happy for Danny. Like, what's up? Go ahead.
Have you seen Jalen Hurts his run to the Super Bowl? Like the type of teams he's faced. He's faced
Yeah, he faced
New York Giants, ass, and he's played against the 49ers with their 4th-string
Purdy.
quarterback.
yeah.
Then last year,
Johnson. Yeah.
then last year he played like the Commanders.
Commanders.
Seriously, he's the type. Like I think his hardest game
Yeah.
was the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Chiefs.
almost lost that
I
too.
mean, the Chiefs were a good victory. I won't take that against him, but he did get carried. Like like if you look at the stats also, and also like the team he had, like I'm just saying what I was just bringing that up because my brother was saying that like Daniel Jones was just handing it off to Saquon, but then I seen Hurts do that so many times, and we just give Hurts so much credit. So I'm gonna give Daniel Jones that credit for that playoff win. That's what I was just arguing.
Also, do you think they should ban the tush push?
Oh yeah, they're cheating. They're literally cheating.
It's
They,
so hard.
they're
It's actually like having, because you know how when they do the tush push, they always like jump like
yeah.
before. So it's like almost impossible to stop because it's essentially they're not at first and 10. It's like a first and 8 because they always
No.
jump 2 yards before like the Chiefs players did, and it's so hard to officiate.
No, they're
Yeah.
I think Jordan Mailata and the other guard for the Eagles most of the time are always above the neutral zone, and they always like false start most of the time when it's successful. I'm not saying they're not successful at doing it, even if when they don't do it, but I just think that they should ban it because it's just hard to officiate that singular play. And the Eagles are just, I mean, they're just taking advantage of it because it's really hard to spot that specific time when they're jumping a little ahead, a little ahead and doing a false start. So I definitely agree with you. I think the tush pushes should be gone next season. I think it will be. And I'll just say this for fantasy owners, Jalen Hurts will not be a good quarterback for you guys. The tush push and his rushing touchdowns will be all gone, man.
Like
So,
if they call the false starts, then I don't think people would care. But they don't call it, and the Eagles always have like a 2 or a 1.5 yard advantage, and before you know it, it's so hard to stop when you have that much momentum.
but it's
going
hard.
against you.
It's
Like,
hard, but you had to look at the like NFL
Hmm.
like referees standpoint. Like it's so hard because they're all like jump packed when they're in the play.
And
Like
you can't even see the ball if it's like
can't see
fourth
it.
and inches or like 4th and 1, and they do a tush push. You don't know. I think the refs just assume they made it.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just like it's so hard to officiate that play. That's why I think it's gonna be gone. And I feel like Eagles fans will be sore about it because like they're like, oh well, nobody else is as successful as us. But it's just annoying play to watch. It's really not a football move. I'm fine with quarterback sneaks. See, that's a move that's always been there because you don't have other people like pushing you into the end zone. But that's fine. But I just think the tush push is just I think it should be gone.
I think the NFL will ban it like after it happens to the Bills.
After it happens to the Bills. Oh yeah, for sure.
The Eagles are playing the Bills this year, and whenever the Bills complain about something, the league changes the rules.
For sure. Yeah, but I got for this game specifically, I got the Indianapolis Colts winning
Yeah,
this
I
game.
said a Colts win. I don't know what to make of Cam Ward, to be honest. So,
to be fair, he's decent. Like he's been doing pretty good for what his team
Titans
is.
are terrible. So
I think the coaching
Yeah.
is so bad. The coaching is just so bad. They could have honestly won week 1 if they had a better coach. And I just think that the Colts are they're so hot right now. And Daniel Jones is playing good football. And I just think he has what it takes to win this game. I think the Titans, they're not ready to win yet. And would I be surprised if they win? No, because I don't think the Colts are like world beaters. But yeah, I mean, if there was an upset, maybe this is the game. But I'm going with the Colts winning this one.
Dang, you got it, Shamshi. You're getting L takes right now. What are your thoughts on that?
What is the L take? I think most of my takes are W's.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know. I have a feeling that the Titans could win this. I don't know. Something weird. Like I feel like it's a division game, and the Colts are kind of riding that high of the last two. They could have honestly lost that last game if it weren't for the Broncos absolutely shitting the bed when it comes to giving that 15-yard leverage penalty, which is kind of insane actually. But I think the Tennessee Titans can win this one. I think this is kind of a trap game.
That's good for Colts fans, man. He's picked the opposing team every game, bro, and they won. That's good for Colts fans.
Did I?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Let me check week 1. Week 2.
Wait, never mind. You might have picked the Dolphins to win that one.
Crap! I picked the Broncos last week, and then I picked
I think you
Just
picked
checking real
the. I
quick.
think. I think you picked the Colts.
I did
Never
pick the
mind.
Colts. Yeah, I did pick the Colts. Yeah, I don't know what
Nah,
you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot that they played the Dolphins. Yeah, you're right.
But oh yeah, and I see that the
I'm
Bills
surprised,
immediately
dude.
strike back.
Yeah,
But
Kincaid
yeah,
touchdown.
yeah, I need Keon Coleman to get a touchdown. Anyways, let's go to the next matchup.
So
Oh,
Quick
badly.
Joe
fire round.
Burrow's
What
out, right?
Yeah, backups. Both
Burrow
backups.
and McCarthy are out.
Wait, who's the Vikings backup?
Carson Wentz.
Carson
Yeah,
Wentz,
I'd back Carson
former
Wentz.
Eagle.
And wait, just giving you
Back-
really a little background story about Carson Wentz. The last game he's played in the NFL as a starter, he lost 38-0 to the Broncos when he was on the Chiefs.
Oh, he was a Chiefs backup, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just a little.
That's true, but that was like the last game of the season. Like, I guess that's pretty bad. Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Dude, this game is just anything can happen, really.
Yeah, I feel like this is such a Mickey Mouse 2-0.
Yeah,
Like, honestly, like, how the they have 2-0? I don't get it.
They
Like,
should have lost to the Browns.
I'm so
Give-
mad. This team should be 0-2. This team should be
Give
0-2. Like, it actually pisses
Give me the
off every time.
Give me the Vikings for this one. I think
Yeah, I'm
defense.
picking the
I'm
Vikings.
gonna take a Nico Harrison line here, and defense will win them the game here. Defense wins championships.
Mhm.
I mean, for this one, defense wins games. So, give me the Vikings. They
Vikes.
have a better defense.
Yeah, I'll take the Vikings here. Steelers, Patriots.
Ooh.
I got Steelers bounce back.
Yeah.
game.
I like barely heard anything about the Steelers game, honestly. Like Steelers against the Seahawks.
I just
Like,
know that there
I
was.
know the Seahawks beat them.
I just know that there was a error on the punt return, where it's like the guy didn't
Uh-huh.
touch it. Like it was in the zone, and if you don't touch it in the zone,
Oh, he touched it.
Then the other
Yeah.
no, he didn't touch it.
Really? I thought
If
he
you
did,
don't
and that's
touch
the
it,
reason
no,
why
if
they-
you don't touch it or if you don't hold on to it, the opposing team can take the ball. That's the new rule. So then they score a touchdown. off
Oh
of that.
yeah.
And Rodgers also had
Okay,
like 2
I see.
picks against the the Seahawks, but I think he bounces back, and I think
Oh,
he
he
beats
did?
the Patriots. Yeah, but I think he bounces
Shit, I'm
back
checking
this
the
game.
stats now.
I think he bounces back and he beats the Patriots. But yeah,
Yeah, I got Steelers.
Nah, he's a bum. He's a bum. Nah. But you got the Patriots?
no, I know I got the Steelers.
Who got
I
the
got
Patriots?
Steelers too.
Oh, I got the Steelers, but I really want the Patriots to win. I really want them to
I do
win so
not.
bad.
I do not want the
It'd be
I do
so
not
funny.
want. I do not want the Patriots to win, man. I don't want the Drake May D Riders, bro. Thinking that he's better than Caleb, bro. He's not. If he's 2-1, dude, no. That guy sucks.
Ooh,
That's
this
true.
is gonna be a good game.
This is actually gonna be a good game, especially in the fact that this
I'm
is like the
so-
midday,
I'm-
the early window is kind of crazy.
Why is it only 15% for the Rams? I got the Rams. Oh, the Rams have just been better. Like I don't know why the Eagles are 85% people picking the Eagles. I got the Rams winning this one. They're just such a
I mean, I
better
wouldn't-
team.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to like. I know Jalen Hurts isn't like
Oh, he's
all
trash.
world or anything like that.
Oh,
but
he's not
at
all
the same
world. He's
time,
trash.
the Eagles as a team. But as a team, like you're comparing the rosters, like the Eagles have
Yeah.
a better roster.
The Rams are no. I'll argue differently. I think the Rams have the better roster in my opinion. I think they have the better receivers that are playing better. The quarterback is playing better than that quarterback. The running backs are playing. I mean, Saquon. I'll give them. Saquon's playing fine, but he's not playing to his standards. McVay, I'm taking for the coach. Like coaching matters. I'm going with McVay. And then I think the defenses are pretty similar. I think the Eagles secondary hasn't been that good. They were getting cooked by Tyquan Thornton and I don't even know who else. Like Hollywood Brown Hollywood Brown is supposed to be the wide receiver 3 for the Chiefs. He was a wide receiver 1, and they almost lost the game. Had Kelsey not, fumbled. So I think the Eagles are honestly. I know they're 2-0 right now, but they're not.
They could have easily been 0-2 as well.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
they could have been
sure.
0-2.
They've not played their best football. I think the Rams are playing their best football right now, so that's why I'm taking the Rams to do what they should have done last year and beat the Eagles. So I got the Rams winning this game.
How about you, Shamsher?
This is hard to call because if needed, the Eagles will just keep on abusing their tush push. Like every third and one. They'll keep on doing it, and I don't know how any team stops that. Nah. It could go either way, but I'd say Eagles will barely win this by like maybe one or two or three, maybe.
Hmm. I think the Eagles will win this. I think
As
the
much as I
Rams
want
will
the
give them
Rams
a
to win, I
tough
think I could
time.
totally see LA winning this, but
Yeah,
the evidence of teams stopping the tush push.
No, I get that, but like the
yeah,
Rams, the defense is like I like their defense a lot, and they actually have good receivers. I'm just really wondering how that Eagles secondary is going to be able to guard Devontae Adams and Puka Nakua. And then you have Kyron Williams, they have a solid run game. I just think the Rams, in my opinion, I think the Rams and the Buccaneers and the Eagles, I feel like, are and the Packers. I think those are the four best teams in the NFC. In the NFC. So I'm I think any four of those teams could beat the Eagles, and I just think the Rams have like one of the best rosters in football right now. So that's my thoughts about it. But yeah, I mean it's not
yeah.
terrible to pick the reigning defending champs. I mean they find the thing about the Eagles is no matter how ugly it is, they'll find a way to win. I mean Jalen Hurts hasn't lost a game since week 5 of last year. So or no week 4 last year. So I mean I get that.
Oh, yeah.
They really?
He didn't play in the Commanders' loss in the regular season. I don't think he did.
Yeah, he doesn't count. He didn't he got
Oh,
injured like first quarter or second quarter. So
that's kind of insane. That's kind of insane to think about. Wow, that's kind of wild. I did not know that. All right, I didn't pay attention to the Eagles enough to do that. What's up, Dan? What's up, Daniel? How's it going? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think this is a good pick. Oh God.
I can't see.
Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Oh my god. Okay, here's my thing.
This.
I don't really care about this game. I think the Buccaneers gonna
Dude, the
destroy.
Buccaneers are too good. The Jets suck. Let's move on.
No. Here's my
Jets.
thing.
The thing is,
I
the
like
Jets don't even have Justin Fields right now
Hmm.
I think the
because
Jets
Justin
if
Fields is
they
in
had Justin
concussion protocol.
if they had Fields, I think the Jets had a chance of winning the game just because of the fact that the secondary, the Bucks just suck. It's horrible. Like they honestly in the trade deadline need to get a corner because Zaire McCollum is their number one corner. Is just every time I watch him play a decent receiver, he gets cooked. So he definitely needs to. But he's lucky enough. He's playing against a guy. It was a backup, Tyrod Taylor. So I don't think he's gonna give Garrett Wilson the ball that much. So yeah, I think the Bucks will win this game, but man, I had so much expectations for the Jets this season, and maybe it's just me, but yeah, I think the Bucks steamroll this team.
Yeah, Bucks by
That's fair.
2 scores minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah, give me Baker all day. I love Baker. I really hope, dude. My hope this season is that Baker, he already back-to-back games led 2 game-winning drives and won the game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My dark horse this year is Baker Mayfield winning MVP this year. I think
that's not even a
that's
bad take. That's
it's not
actually a
even a
really
bad
good
take,
take. Yeah,
but I really like. I've always been a huge Baker fan ever since he was in Cleveland. But the fact that he's thriving after multiple years on the same team, the consistency, and to show the Cleveland Browns how much of an actual dog he is, if they just let him heal, his injuries. Like they,
I mean, honestly, I feel like Baker would not have been Baker right now if he stayed on the Bucks. I think like I think everything happens for a reason, and I think that the Buccaneers are just such a good match. And honestly, Baker, to the testament of him, has played really good with having 3 different coordinators in 3 years. Yeah, I mean,
mm-hmm,
he lost sorry, no, he lost
Dave Canales.
Dave Canales his first year, played amazing. Then he lost Liam Cohen, played amazing. And now he's playing amazing with their next coordinator. I don't know who his name is,
I
but
forgot who.
he's playing out of his mind, and he's gotten. And the beautiful about Baker Mayfield is he's gotten both his offensive coordinators head coaching jobs with his amazing quarterback play. So I've always respected Baker, but I just don't think that if he was on the Browns with just that organization, I just don't know if he ever plays to the level he's playing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just think
Yeah.
it's just a match made in heaven. And
I mean, Baker on the Browns would have been seen the same way as Derek Carr on the Raiders.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, their offensive coordinator, his name is Josh Grizzard.
Yeah,
He was
he'll be the next head coach for some team. It's just the cycle, man. And Baker just what he knows how to run an offense efficiently, and he's won 3 different offenses amazingly right now. So I have all the confidence in the world that that guy might be hired as head coach.
yeah. Vegas Commanders, quick fire. What do we have? Who do we got?
Commanders.
It's in
Baker Mayfield holds a plus,
Washington D.C., right?
yeah, 2,500 odds to win MVP. Sam says a bad take. One thing I have to say to Sam is Saibao, bro.
I just got Commanders because it's in their stadium, and the Raiders are
I just don't think that's a bad take. Like, no, I mean,
juggernauts.
no. I agree with you. I mean, to go to Dan's point, I just don't think it's a bad take because the Bucks have. I mean, if the Bucks are the 1 seed and Baker plays what he did last year, he limits a little bit his turnovers. I can definitely see him winning MVP. But yeah, for this matchup, I got the Commanders winning this. Even though they have a backup, I mean, dude, Gino looked horrible, man. He looked god awful.
I mean, Jaden Daniels is not even going to play. It was like Marcus Mariota, I think.
Marcus
right?
Mariota's playing, yes.
Yeah, here's the thing: the Raiders should win because whenever you have a backup quarterback, you should win.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't believe in that team, man. I think the Commanders win this one, man.
I think the Raiders can win this. Like, I don't know. I'm picking the Raiders, or it's hard to pick against the Commanders, but I think the Raiders. Nick Geno Smith, like, had a really bad game, like 100%. Like, I'm not saying that he didn't.
But Dan Quinn's such a good corner. He's going to dice up some good defensive pressures on Geno Smith, and I think Marcus Mariota can decently call a good game. Play a good game. But yeah, I mean, Commanders not a bad one. Raiders not a bad take though.
I'm probably going to take the Raiders just for the sole purpose of, I think Geno Smith is experienced enough, and as long as they utilize Ashton Genty a lot, I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But I think I think this is going to be a bounce back game for the Raiders and the Commanders as well. They have also something to prove, even though they don't have Jaden Daniels due to an injury. So just give me the Raiders. I think they can find a way to win this. Oh wait, Shamshir, who do you pick?
Yeah, I would choose the Commanders, but by like less than 3 points. Simply because they don't have Jaden Daniels playing.
Fair enough.
And that they're at home, that's why.
That's also fair. It's also fair. Oh God.
Oh God, this is toilet bowl.
I mean, to be fair, the Falcons are way better.
Falcons are decent, but the Panthers.
I got Falcons handily
Falcons,
win this.
Falcons easy.
Yeah, this is not even a thing for me.
Imagine the Panthers win this.
That would be something. That would be something. Texans, another division game.
Like, call me crazy.
Jaguars.
I got Jags.
I think the Jags have it.
I think Jackson win this. Texans have looked kind of terrible. CJ Stroud, he has regressed. He doesn't look like year one.
I'm just saying, man.
He's just going through like a slump.
Ever since he did that stunning moment to Caleb Williams, he's not been the same. That's all I gotta say.
The Jaguars should have won last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should have.
I'm just saying they should be 2-0 right now.
I'm just saying, man. Ever since he did that teaching moment to Caleb, he's not been the same, man. He's actually been having worse numbers than Caleb, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man.
I got the Jags by a score.
I got Jags winning a close game. I just think the Texas offense is so bad.
Their offense is bad. Turgid.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give CJ one thing. His offensive line sucks. It actually sucks. I don't know what they're thinking about trading Laramie Tunsil. That made no sense. But, give me the Jags. Upset alert.
Oh, another division game.
Ooh. I got the Chargers in this one. They just have all the momentum. They have
Chargers.
They've
I wouldn't be surprised
if they've beaten the Raiders.
Yeah.
If they start 3-0
in the division,
and they're all in the division, then they have a huge chance of making the playoffs and winning the AFC West.
That'd be huge. That'd be an insane moment.
Patrick Mahomes has never lost the AFC West as long as he's been a starter, and even before he was drafted, I don't think the Chiefs have lost their division since like 2014 or something.
They
Mhm.
haven't won.
Like-
They haven't lost a division since 2015.
15.
When they won when
It's
the
been like
Broncos won the
11,
Super Bowl.
11 straight years of
Oh no,
Raiders.
2016, 2016,
Oh, 16? Okay.
Because Broncos won the Super Bowl.
Wait, the Broncos
2015.
won in 2015, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think
I got the
yeah, I'm not.
Chargers.
I'm not a believer. I got the Chargers winning this game.
Chargers. And also they have, I think, Harbaugh is a better coach than Peyton in 2025.
Yeah. Not fair.
Oh my god, dude! Josh Allen just did like a Mahomes type of pass, bro.
Really?
Did he score a touchdown?
Yeah,
Who
he
was
has
it to,
2
though?
85.
What the heck, bro?
Dude.
Throw it to. Stop throwing it to bums. Give it to
All right.
Keon Coleman,
This,
bro.
this game, the Saints should not win one game this season. They're that bad.
Oh, I got the Seahawks destroying them.
Yeah, Seahawks by like 3 scores.
Yeah, Darnold cooks them. I don't think it's that big of a take, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like, if the Saints beat the Seahawks, bro, like,
Dude, the Saints are like a lottery team. They should be winning
Yeah.
2 games max.
America's game of the week. Me and my brother will be at the game, man.
12 p.m., right?
No,
no,
325.
325.
3:25.
Yeah.
My boy David will also be at the game too, so I'm excited to go to this game. Give me
20%.
Chicago. Give me Chicago, man.
You know,
They gotta win. This is
the
a game to
Vegas-
win.
Vegas had Bears as 1.5.
Now it's the
point
Cowboys.
favorites.
The Cowboys are favored in this game now. Give me the Chicago Bears to get their first win, bro. I think this is the perfect defense for Caleb Williams to have a masterclass. Look, I think this is a game where Caleb's going to throw the ball 55 times. He's going to throw the ball 55 times. DeAndre Swift is just horrible. I'm sorry. One thing Cowboys know how to do is stop the run. Caleb is going to throw the ball 55 times, and I believe that he can dice up this secondary of the Cowboys, which is their weak point. I think we win this game, but it's a shootout. It's a shootout.
No, I think it's going to be a shootout. Look, if we can go to Philadelphia and lose by 4 and drop 40 on the Giants, I think we can drop 40. Like, it's not inconceivable that we score
Yeah.
40 this week again, because
That's very fair.
the Lions dropped 52 last week. So I think it's going to be a shootout. It could be like 40, 36, or 37, something like that.
Yeah. Yards for Caleb over or under 220?
Hitting that over. I think he hits 300 yards this game. This is actually reminiscent of last year's Week 3 matchup where he played.
If the Bears don't
Colts.
score above 20 points, they should honestly, like, I don't know what, relegate them.
No, I
Relegated
think-
to CFL.
I think it's a lock, bro. I'm not sure they're gonna win the game, but they are going to score points this game. We're gonna see, like, oh yeah, this is the Ben Johnson offense. This is why we hired Ben Johnson as our play caller and as our head coach. It's can Dennis Allen and the defense get 1 or 2 stops on the Cowboys? Can they give Caleb Williams a lead? Can they do that? Like, can they get off the field? That's going to be the big point of this game. And if that answers yes, the Bears can win this game. It's not like it's not the old Cowboys where they were 12-5 and they're just dominating and having a dominating defense and having Micah Parsons that
Because the last game we played was
2 years ago.
49-29 game, right, with Justin Fields.
Yeah, but like we were like the worst team in the NFL. Like, we were
yeah.
the worst. And I'm just saying, like, it's just they don't have a defensive like what's like an X factor on defense, right? Like they used to have it with Micah. I think is that I don't think we're gonna be able to run the ball against them, but I think we're gonna be able to pass the ball. And I think this will be a game where, like, okay, yeah, that's why Caleb Williams was the number 1 pick. That's why
if the Bears lose this game, how are you guys gonna view the season? Like,
It's hard to say because it's like
how we lose. It matters how we lose, man.
Like the fact that it will always sting that we lost to Eberflus 100%. Like that's gonna be the worst feeling, the part of it. But if Caleb like torches the defense still, that's a silver lining to all of this. And that's kind of why in my prediction video that I uploaded before this episode, I
didn't watch it. Damn.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I picked the Cowboys to win by, like, it was going to be a close game in general because of it's going to be the fact that it's going to be a shootout. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
And
Unfortunately,
don't forget, we have Aubrey.
Yeah, you have an actual kicker that can.
Kicker can
Here's
make
my-
from 60
You
yards.
know what's crazy about this game is I believe that whoever has the ball last will win the game. Like I believe that if Dak Prescott has the ball last,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not, he's a very clutch player. Like he actually has really good game-winning drives. And then Caleb Williams last year, we didn't see a lot, but when he had the ball last and had a chance to score, he was clutch. It's just the defense would screw it up or with the Hail Mary or blocked field goal or like not being able to call a timeout to get a field goal in. Like he was clutch. He knew how to make good plays at the end of the game. Even in the Vikings game when we needed a touchdown, he got one, but it was just a little too late. And Cairo doesn't have any like he can't kick the ball out of bounds for some reason.
Dude,
But
Oliver, don't take the Bears. What are you doing?
I got the Bears, man. I got the Bears
I'm
winning.
not
Every
the
time I
Bears.
pick the Bears, they end
I'll
up
pick the Bears.
losing.
Pick the
I
Bears.
will never pick Eberflus. I will never pick Eberflus, man. I'm sorry. We cannot lose this game.
Let me see if this reverse thing
No,
works. Maybe
just pick the Bears. Just do it.
I got pressured last time to do so. I'm not
Just
falling
pick
for
the
that
Bears.
again, bro. I'm not
You're
doing that
home.
again.
You're the onus is on the Bears to like be on the front foot. Just pick them.
I'll be honest, man. Omer, this is the week you pick the Bears, bro.
No, it is not. Like I mean, yes, it is.
This is
but
the week. Look, okay, I get it, but you have to
I'm
understand.
scarred, bro. I'm scarred. Like I picked them.
This is the
two weeks in a
week.
row. I did lose to the most
Caleb
horrific
Williams
action.
is the guy, bro. I'm promising you. The national media the next day, because this is the thing. We beat the Cowboys. We're on TV. We're on
Everyone's
TV.
talking about this game because Dallas is in town.
No, we're on TV. And guess what? If Caleb plays amazing, imagine the national
I'll
media.
take if me picking against the Bears is the reason why they win this game, bro. I'll take whole onus and fault for it. I'll take that
Yeah,
sacrifice.
but my score prediction is 35-31. Chicago wins this one. I think they
That's
get
fair.
one stop. I think they get
Mine
one
is
stop.
40-37.
I'll take that. Honestly, championship, we lose that game, I still take that, bro. I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take
Yeah.
it, bro.
Cardinals 49ers.
Dude, how are the Cardinals
2-0.
2-0? They don't even seem that good.
They played the easiest schedule. They
Yeah,
played the
they-
Saints and the Cardinals. I'm sorry, the Panthers. Like,
Bruh.
They almost lost to the Panthers, by the way, with that
That's-
onside kick.
Yeah. All
Like,
right.
I
Wait,
got the 49ers just because they're not as bad as the Cardinals.
is Mac Jones still playing?
yeah.
Wait,
no,
how
Purdy has
long
a
is Brock
chance.
Purdy?
Oh no, Purdy has a chance to play this game. Actually, I saw
Okay.
on Underdog NFL said that he and Schefter said that he has a chance. If Purdy plays, give me the Niners. If he doesn't, give me the Cardinals.
Nah, if he
Yeah.
doesn't, I think Mac Jones could be good enough to win them the game.
Also, the Cardinals swept the Niners last year.
Oh.
Yeah, but Marvin's tough.
kinda
though,
rare.
you know. I'm telling you right now, no one on that 49ers team is guarding Marvin and Trey McBride, bro. I just honestly, if I'm the Cardinals, bro, just give the ball to Marvin, bro. I'm being so serious. I watched film, bro. Like I watched a video where those like analyzing film. Dude, Marvin's so open every time, and Kyler just never gives him the ball, man. I don't understand why, because he's got drafted number 4 overall, and he's a good player. I feel like if the Cardinals can know how to utilize him very well, I don't know why they can't be a really good offense, man. So I got the Cardinals winning if Mac Jones is playing, but if Purdy plays, I got the Niners winning.
I got the Niners.
I got the
winning
Niners.
Either way for me. I don't really
Cardinals are just not impressive at all based on what I've seen.
care. Mhm.
They beat
Yeah.
the 2 worst teams in NFL, and San Francisco's at home.
Yeah. All right, we have a couple more.
Dude,
2 more
imagine,
games.
dude.
I got Chiefs. I got Chiefs destroying this team, man.
Dude, imagine the Giants win.
Dude, imagine if the Giants win.
If the
Like-
Giants win, that would do irreparable
Dude,
damage.
I don't even hate the Giants, despite them being in my division. I just don't care about them.
'Cause
Like
you
it'd be
beat
so
them all
funny
the
if the
time.
Giants won this.
I got Giants losing this game. Like it will be embarrassing. I don't think
But the
like I just think
Chiefs don't really embarrass teams anymore, even like terrible teams.
no, they
barely-
do. They do though. Like they did last year against the Steelers. They embarrassed them at their home
What was the
court,
score?
at, like 29-10, I think. Like I just think that this is going to be a game where the Chiefs, okay, they're back on track because you need to win this game, because if you don't win this game, you go against.
They might not even make
Baltimore.
the playoffs if they lose this game.
Yeah, so you have to win this game. It's must win. I trust Patrick Mahomes in a must win game. So yeah, give me the Chiefs to win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it would be funny if the Giants won, but I think
That
the
would true.
Chiefs The NFL will not allow it.
I'm surprised 9% chose the Giants. That's
Probably
crazy.
all 9% Giants.
No, they were
fans.
hyped. They're hyping that off Russell throwing 450 yards last week.
Yeah, he's okay. I'll tell you this right now. He's throwing like 120 max. Like that Chiefs defense is like good. Like it's a
But
good.
he's
defense.
yeah.
He's not.
All right.
He's not gonna have unlimited range and unlimited time.
Why is this even a Sunday night game? I don't get it. Like who came up with this idea
Probably
that
because
this
probably Roger Goodell. He was like Chiefs playing an NFC East team. National
Dog.
television.
This is like haram ball right here. Like actually, this is literally
The Giants always get a really big like primetime game.
This
It's
is-
because there's New York, man.
This is Liverpool versus Burnley, bro. Like with the haram tactics right here, bro. This is some bullshit. Why is this an actual primetime game? So speaking of primetime games, Brad is going to this one. Our friend.
I think this is an easy Lions clap. Ravens are cheeks.
You hear that, Brad?
Okay, look, man. I'm not on Brad's side or Ravens side a lot, bro. I'm really skeptical of Lamar a lot.
But seriously,
But I got the Ravens.
The Ravens don't, or the Lamar doesn't lose to NFC teams. I don't think he's ever lost to the Lions.
No, he lost to the.
Well,
Eagles.
he's 20-2. He's lost to Eagles and Giants.
He lost to Danny Dimes.
No, essentially he's lost to only Saquon because Saquon was on the Giants.
Oh, I see. I mean, that's a fair point.
I got the Ravens clapping the Lions, man.
I really want the Ravens to clap though, dude. If the Ravens lose to the Lions, bro, like,
well, that's their 1 seed gone.
Easy gone. It's gone. It's over.
It already might be gone because they lost a head-to-head.
Does one of you guys have James Cook?
I do not.
Oh, he's going crazy. I'm just saying right now. But yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens clapping.
Ravens by 15.
Clapping them, bro. The Lions do not have a chance.
And
That's what they get. No, that's what the Lions get, man, for like just celebrating like too much against us, bro. Like, okay, congrats, you guys beat us, bro. Like, oh my god, what a victory. What a win. You guys are so back.
But yeah, I mean, we made all the picks for this week 3. Thank you guys. Thank you, Shamshir, for helping us with these picks and your thoughts on that. As always, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Appreciate Shamshir for joining us and our co-host as well for, another week of, seeing what happens in the NFL. Always remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the content and really helps me create content like this for you guys. Any final thoughts before we call it a podcast?
I don't know, actually. I was thinking of something else, but no, I don't got any. Wait, who's your MVP pick this year?
This year?
I'd say it might go to Josh Allen again because I've seen the Bills' schedule. They could easily go 15-2, and he's going to put like insane numbers, and he's going to be the 1 seed this year, I think. So they're probably going to give it to him again.
Okay, my MVP pick was Patrick Mahomes, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yes, unlikely.
Unless he goes like 14-1, which I think he could do that. Like it's it's the Chiefs, but no, I don't think he's going to win it anymore. I think it's either between the 3, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen,
I forgot about Herbert.
Lamar or Baker. I'm high on Baker too.
Yeah, my pick is Josh Allen again, simply because of the Bills schedule.
Yeah, I mean it depends. It's just like it's so hard to predict because
and also the narrative, like the media will say, "Oh, he beat Lamar 1v1," like in the matchup. Now, if he beats Mahomes, they're gonna definitely give it to him.
I don't think that's true because last year Lamar destroyed Josh Allen last year. It was really I mean, honestly, I feel like the head-to-head matchup really doesn't matter. I honestly think that the reason why Josh got it last year is because of what he did with that team. Like he was Superman on that team and he really carried that team because they lost Diggs and a lot of people didn't even have to make the playoffs. So, just the way he played with that Bills offense and that team is just that's why he won it. Even though Lamar had better stats and also beat him in the regular season.
Well, I'd say it's essentially like combination of your record plus your stats. Like Mahomes was like 15-2, right, last year in the regular season?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chiefs are 15-2, but he probably threw like 15 or 16 fewer touchdowns than
Yeah,
Lamar.
he
That's
only had
probably
like
why.
29.
Like, if Patrick Mahomes had thrown 50 touchdowns with a 15-2 record, he would be unanimous.
Oh yeah.
Right? Unanimous.
But
I'm-
I just disagree with like what you said, like, oh, like Lamar, like since like Josh Allen beat Lamar, like I don't think that's gonna be the deciding factor, because just to the fact that Lamar had better stats and Josh only had one, like Josh was 13-4 and he was 12-5. And if you look at the stats, Lamar beat Josh in everything, actually, in statistical reference. Like he beat Josh in everything. So it was just more about like the story and also Lamar winning it last year. So I feel like that might low-key affect Josh, that he won it last year. They don't like giving repeat MVPs that much anymore. I know Rodgers did it like 5 years ago, but you know, I mean, if the Bills do have like a 15-2 record and you know Josh has amazing numbers, I say why not give it to Josh? But you know, it's really hard to say when it's only been like 2 weeks in the NFL. But yeah, I mean, Josh is not a bad pick though. He is the reigning MVP.
yeah, I mean, I could totally see the Bills being 15-2 and Josh Allen's throwing 4,400 yards and like
Yeah,
38 touchdowns, and they're going to give it to him.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that's fair. I mean, for me, it's I'm gonna make it quick. I think Justin Herbert is my leading candidate at the moment.
He's a dark horse because normally Justin Herbert is never in these MVP conversations because of the division he's in and the team he plays for. But now, like if like the Chargers are the 1 seed, then he's a lock, I'd say.
Oh yeah, 100%. And
Or
my
even if he's
dark
like a 2 seed, like no one expected the Chargers to be
right.
like a Super Bowl contender.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I agree. Like, and I think also Baker from the
Yeah,
NFC
I'm
would be
sure all 7 of their fans will be delighted.
Dang, how dare you, bro? If I'm one of the 7 fans, I guess I am. Like,
Bro,
but
Baker's my guy too, bro.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's my guy.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, appreciate the discussion, gentlemen.
Wait. What about Caleb Williams? You know, he could be in the MVP conversation soon, bro.
That's if
For
we
what?
win games.
Most improved. Most improved. No, I'm
nah,
kidding.
dude, they always give most improved to like some bum or some guy that like missed the entire season and does well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm saying next year, Caleb. Bait. Yeah.
But yeah, could be. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in to this episode. Always remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.